Kwame Kilpatrick entered a plea of not guilty during his arraignment today. He looked thin, he looked humbled, and he told the court he did not have enough money for an attorney. Shackled and in an orange prison jumpsuit, a federal magistrate arraigned Kwame Kilpatrick on 19 felony tax and fraud charges at 1 o'clock today. The former mayor's longtime lawyer, Jim Thomas, was by his side as Kilpatrick told the magistrate he could not afford an attorney. The federal public defender's office assigned Thomas to the case, and now he's getting ready for battle with the government.
You know, I obviously am going to need some help on this case. The government has several lawyers. There is a volume of material that has to be gone through.
Last month, after a federal grand jury had heard testimony and evidence for 2 years, Kilpatrick was indicted, accused of using his Kilpatrick Civic Fund like a personal piggy bank. The indictment alleges the former mayor received more than $640,000 in unreported taxable income from the nonprofit fund. Of interest, the Detroit Free Press reported last year that Jim Thomas told them that the Kilpatrick Civic Fund had paid him for preparing documents requested by federal investigators. Today, Thomas denied that he has any conflict of interest in defending Kilpatrick in this new federal case.
The Civic Fund documents were subpoenaed by the federal government, and this is the last I'm going to say about it, and the first I'm going to say about it. Those documents were sitting in a room for a year. If it hadn't been for my intervention and the work that I did on it, those documents and the compliance with the subpoena would never have happened.
Kilpatrick has had so many attorneys in the last few years, Thomas seemed proud to be considered the last lawyer standing.
I've always cared about him because he is a complex individual. He is a father. He is a husband, notwithstanding the allegations and what had happened in the past. He has a sense of himself. He has been good to me. He's been a friend. So I like my client, you know, and I like representing him, and I'm going to stand in as long as the court allows me to do so.
Jim Thomas would not even discuss the possibility of a plea deal, nor would he talk about the possibility of other charges stemming from the FBI's ongoing public corruption probe. Reporting live at the federal courthouse in downtown Detroit, I'm Heather Catallo, Channel 7 Action News.